Hello, would you please introduce yourself and your company?
Yeah, with pleasure. My name is Günter Kutter. I'm in charge of export in the Otto wash systems since 33 years. The company Otto Wash Systems is known, I think, to the most individuals in the car washing markets. We have started the production of car wash machines in 1963. The company itself has been founded in 1879, so we look back on 130 years company history. Car wash is, of course, our core business nowadays, and the company, or the Christ Group, employs something like 1,200 persons. And we are regularly selling our equipment to about 35 countries, international markets.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your latest products which you are exhibiting here at Automechanika?
Yes, I mean, we have a very big stand again this year, and we are exhibiting the core of our production line, which does, of course, not include everything we do, because otherwise we would have had to double the space. And we have today 4 rollovers on display. Just to briefly name the first one, which is our very basic machine, the Sirius line, which is destined to the low volume car washing market, for example to petrol stations who have a low washing volume, or also to car dealerships who decide to start with a car washing business and they don't want to invest too much money but still get a quality machine at an affordable price. So that is the Sirius. Then we have the Varius, which I would describe as our racehorse, covering the range in the classical car wash market together with its system model Genius. And then we have our newly developed Primus. In German we call it Primus, means number one. And that machine has a number of special features. Just to name the most important one, besides all the gadgets it has, is the drying system. We have further developed our tilting horizontal dryer nozzle, software controlled to cope with the different shapes and sizes of cars. So it tilts in 2 directions depending on the shape of the vehicle, which is not so outstanding yet, but the outstanding part is the mobile side dryers, which cope with the size of the car sidewise. That means we can successfully dry a little Fiat Cinquecento as well as an Audi Q7, which is a hard thing to achieve. And the latest development in that area was 2 additional side dryer nozzles, which complement that's mobile side dryers, and we can dry successfully delivery vans, SUVs up to a total height of 2.57 centimeters, which is the only machine in the market to offer that.
So, which are your primary customers? Who already use your products?
Well, I can say without going to details now that you can find our machines in most of the petrol retail and supermarket chains, car dealerships, car manufacturers, private operators. It depends on which market segment you're looking. So you will find our machines, you can say, everywhere.
Great, so 2 days of Automechanika passed by already. Are you satisfied with the results so far?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we have been amazed yesterday when we did our resume in the evening. We exceeded the number of visits yesterday nearly by 50% compared to the year 2008. And if you look around our stand today, you will see we are crowded since the morning.
Can you tell me a little bit about the future? What do you think, which trends will affect your company in the near future?
Well, I think the trends which we have been facing for the last 10 years will go on, like oil company tenders, getting more and more demanding. I mean, they have been demanding in the past, but there will be more and more in the future, we believe, which I can say are more focusing now on total cost of ownership rather than the mere machine price. That means all the operating costs throughout the lifetime of a machine are getting more and more important and gain more and more weight. And so we have to account for that, which we did already by making our machines more economical in terms of water consumption, power consumption, chemicals consumption, etc. Further in that tender business becomes important an automated operation of the machine. That means through electronic media, reportings. The oil companies want to get numbers like total downtimes or uptimes, number of washes, etc. in order to control that business and have a clearer picture on the income and the return on the investment.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for being here.